New commercial driver license restrictions for non-citizens. Today we're going to be talking about especially the breaking immigration and transportation news. The U.S. Department of Transportation has imposed new emergency rules restricting commercial driver licenses or CDLs for non-citizens. So if you are a non-citizen working in trucking or agriculture, or if you know someone who is, these changes could have actually major impact. So first of all, let's discuss about what's changed. Under the new rule, only 3 types of visa holders are eligible for non-domiciled CDLs. So this is very important. So this means with the new changes, there will be only 3 types of visa holders who are eligible for non-domicile CDLs licenses. And first one will be H2A, seasonal agricultural workers. Second one is H2B, temporary non-agricultural workers. And number 3 is actually E2 3D investors. States must now verify immigration status through a federal database like the SAFE system. Licenses for non-citizens will be valid for 1 year maximum or until the visa expires, whichever comes first. Other categories like DACA or general work permits, especially in the last several years, people who enter through the Mexico border and apply their asylum applications and get their employment work authorization also will be under this category. Basically, other categories like DACA or general work permits no longer qualify for CDL eligibility under this emergency rule. So, and let's talk about why this is happening now. This change follows a fatal crash in Florida involving a non-citizen truck driver who made an illegal U-turn. An audit revealed that some states, especially California, were improperly issuing CDLs to non-citizens. In fact, about a quarter of sample licenses in California were either issued incorrectly or extended beyond visa expiration. Because of this, the Department of Transportation issued an emergency interim final rule effective immediately. States that don't comply could lose federal highway funds, with California facing up to $160 million at risk. So who's going to be affected with this change? There are around 200,000 non-citizen commercial drivers in the US. Under the new rules, only about 10,000 will remain eligible. Non-citizens with CDLs in other visa categories may keep their licenses until renewal, but they won't be able to renew unless they fall under H2A, H2B, or E2 visas. This is expected to cause a major labor shortage in the trucking industry, especially in regions dependent on immigrant drivers. States now have 30 days to comply with these new federal requirements. So for non-US citizen drivers, if you don't have one of the 3 eligible visas, H2B, H2A, and also E2 visas, you will eventually lose your CDL eligibility. Expect your renewal to be denied unless your immigration status fits the new criteria. For states and employers, states must rapidly update their DMV systems and processes. Employers who rely on immigrant drivers should prepare for delays and workforce gaps. For the public, the government argues this will improve safety and stop fraud, but critics warn it could increase supply chain problems by cutting thousands of drivers from the road. So the bottom line here, only H2A, H2B, and E2 visa holders can now get non-citizen CDLs, commercial driver license. Everyone else is excluded under this emergency rule. So we'll be watching, of course, closely to see if lawsuits challenge this rule or if Congress steps in, but we'll share with you any latest development we have on this news. I hope this helps our followers. Have a great day. This is Attorney Ogmen.